Hey guys, GNT here, and today we're finally getting into the last episode of Seven Mortal Sins. Oh my goodness. It's been so long, but from what I freaking read, the company went under or something like that. So it delayed the episode. But my goodness. This show, honestly, could have benefited from one or two more episodes instead of mashing everything into this one, because it feels like they had a lot in this episode and nothing at the same time. Like they just, oh my goodness, they threw so much stuff in here and it was weird, but it just felt empty. Like this was supposed to be the grand finale to your anime, but it just kind of felt like another episode because of the way that it was set up and the way everything worked and how extremely fast everything was done. It was, oh man, it's unfortunate because I kind of like this. Like I didn't think it was great by any means, but this anime was decent. I'd watch it again. Oh goodness, but yeah, this was all kinds of dumb. For lack of better terms, it was dumb. Goodness. Mikhail or Michael showed up and not Jackson, that'd have been cool. That'd have been really cool. But no. We got the angel Michael to show up, and she like threw off her angel robes and stuff, her angel attire, and she was wearing a majorette suit up under there. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's supposed to be a friggin' military look, but goodness, she looked like she was supposed to have a baton, twirling it around and throwing it up in the air. Ugh. And her skirt was so short. Like, she's supposed to be an angel. I assumed that she would have something a little more classy, I guess. But it was just like, ugh. Her outfit design was just horrible. I'm sorry. It could have been cooler, but it was not. Like Lucifer's outfit was really nice. And I don't know if that was supposed to be her outfit the entire time or if that's just what she wore after becoming a demon and whatnot. But, well, a fallen angel. But, oh my goodness. Michael's costume design could have been a little bit better. It'd have been real funny if she threw that off and had a Thriller jacket on under there. Then I'd have been like, this is awesome. This is awesome-rific. That was so hilarious. Oh, man. But yeah, here's the thing. Let's actually get into talking about this and get it done real quick. Biggest issues. The fight. Like, all the issues can be wrapped up in the fight, because this whole episode was the fight. And the thing is, there was so much wrong with it because it was done in one episode. Like, it makes Michael seem extremely weak, first off, because you had these wings that were supposed to be so powerful, and they were easily destroyed in no time flat by the freaking Seven Mortal Sins. Also, here's the thing. Apparently they all died, which I didn't get either, because they didn't actually make you feel like they were dead. They didn't show any type of death. They just like got knocked away and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. Because later on Lucifer died as well, and she got revived by Maria killing herself. Oh, sorry, sacrificing herself. And that brought back Lucifer, which apparently brings back the other seven mortal sins as well. It was just, I don't know, it was weird. The whole thing was weird and unexplained. Like, at one point, I think Lucifer said, "It just happens like that." It was like, and she says the crash, she's like, "It just works that way," or something like that. She said, and I'm like, yeah, I guess, because you're not gonna explain this. Nothing ever gets explained in this show because, limited time. And the problem is, due to the limited time, the last 3 episodes, I believe it was, might have been 4, but the last few episodes were like, ugh, they were so much worse than the first batch of them. Like, this whole trio adventuring thing was really good, and I really liked it. And then they had to immediately go into climax mode. Climax mode. It's funny when you think about the type of show this is. But yeah, they immediately just went to, we're ending the show, so we gotta get really serious now. But not too serious, not serious enough to not show nudity. But we're gonna get real serious and take away most of the fun that made this series, watchable. And this episode is no different. Like, it's just, oh man, it's a fluster cluck. I don't think I said that right. Anyway, it's just, they threw so much in this that it made it feel empty. Isn't that freaking weird? There's so much crap in one episode that it feels like there's no substance in the episode. Like, if this was over 3 episodes where we got one episode, Michael fights and defeats all the sins and whatnot. Next episode, Lucifer gets killed. And then the episode after that, Lucifer gets resurrected and actually wins the fight. That'd be decent. Then they could have time to explain a lot of different stuff in these episodes. But because this is just a short series with, personally, I don't think much thought put behind it, and being done by some people that apparently don't have a studio anymore or don't have any money, one or the other. It's just a series of unfortunate events mashed up all together in one episode. That's how this ended up being, and I don't know, it just wasn't satisfying. But overall for this series, I guess I'd give it a 3, 3 out of 5, right in the middle. It's not necessarily, well, 2.5 would be right in the middle, so a little bit above the middle, but it's nothing great. But it's not bad. It's an okay thing if you have nothing else to watch. I'd recommend just giving it a go. I mean, if you have free time, you might as well. Like, it's not bad enough to where it's like, oh, I wasted my time watching this. No. But it's not great enough to where it feels like, oh man, where's this been all my life? There's none of that. Also, Astaroth. Like, the way that they made her as well was not very cool. Just not interesting at all. I'm sorry. Oh man. She was so cool in her episode. I liked her so much, and now I just don't care. Also, that last pic at the end, the one I'm using for the thumbnail, that was pretty awesome. And from what I can tell, I'm assuming at least, that these other little mini characters that were around her were, like other angels, the freaking virtues or whatever the flip they were called. I'm assuming that's who these other ones were that were flying around her in this end picture, because, we didn't get any background on the different angels and stuff like that. We've only seen like 2 of them. Like, the rest of them were all hooded and stuff. So, well, technically 3. Belial, I kind of forgot about her, but we've only seen like 3 angels out of the whole series, and you never hear anything about any of the other ones. It's just unfortunate. Series could have done with a lot more, explanation, backstory, and stuff like that. which is stuff that I usually don't care about, but it would have really been great here. And unfortunately, we didn't get any of that. And at the end of the day, that kind of brings down where the series could have been. Because besides, this being an etchy thing, it could have been a decent series to watch, because some of them are. There's like nudity every couple of seconds, but it's not a bad series to watch. But with this one, there's just so much stuff that feels like it's missing that it makes it a little bit hard to, give you need to watch this show thing recommendation. Anyway, done with this one. We're all done with this one. I'll be checking it out dubbed whenever it is dubbed. And because I want to see what kind of voices they gave them. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about this episode and the series as a whole. Peace out and have a great day.